mean, you can't commit so many crimes and think that you are above the law, even if you are the president.
So it really is a celebration of the law.
It's a celebration of the law and how it applies to all of us.
Yes,
Former
yes.
federal prosecutor.
Okay, fair enough.
That's my son.
Yeah.
He's a Harvard graduate.
Yeah.
He's not a criminal. He has no criminal record, no criminal history. Officer, is that really necessary? This is a kid that doesn't do anything. He's a Harvard graduate and a Yale researcher. He teaches geometry to f***ers and punks.
I understand that.
Why would you put something on his record like this?
No, it's...
Can you give him a warning?
I cannot at this point. I have to write the news on this.
I'm a former federal prosecutor.
Yeah.
He knows he's a Harvard grad who teaches fourth grade geometry to kids.
God bless.
This is not a kid who's ever in trouble.
Brand new body cam footage just released. You just saw a little snippet there. I'll show you a little bit more in a second of Sunny should not be hosting. She shouldn't host a lemonade stand in a Turkish jail cell, let alone a show on American public broadcasting networks. She's one of the hosts of The Spew, which is just a gaggle of menopausal hens who continue to lie and propagandize about America. Good enough for thee, but not good enough for me. Chastises President Trump and this America First administration for just using a little bit of their power, leaning into it, as anybody with power should, depending on how you use it, tries to get her son out of a ticket and is facing huge backlash. I'll talk more about that in just a second. We also have a report from Iran, the conflict. The U.S. has gone absolutely full steam ahead. This is the 8th consecutive night of strikes after 2 service members were killed in Jordan. I'm going to talk about that. Plus, Bill Maher, I'm not a big fan of him, Mr. Smug. Bill Maher, who's attacked Trump pretty much for the last 10 years, is going viral now saying, I'm not voting for the Democrats anymore. I'm going to tell you what he said and why. I'll show the clip in just a second. But first, let's get into this. So U.S. forces have launched their 8th consecutive night of attacks targeting Iranian military infrastructure late last night. The latest round struck coastal surveillance and air defense facilities. Fighter jets and missiles were launched off aircraft carriers and destroyers. A lot of unclassified images. More than 50,000 U.S. men and women in uniform are operating across the Middle East now because basically Iran has said, we're going to attack anywhere there's a U.S.-American base. They attacked Kuwait, they attacked Qatar, they attacked Saudi Arabia, they attacked Iraq. They're pretty much going everywhere. They're going absolutely ballistic. They're begging President Trump to pretty much wipe them off the face of the earth, which I think he should. I'll tell you why I think he should. The blitz began at 6 p.m. and ended at 11:30 p.m. CENTCOM also said the attacks on Tehran were intended to swiftly punish the IRGC, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The American attacks are the latest back and forth, and this came after Iranian ballistic missiles and drone attacks. I mean, they're begging for it. They took out 2 of our service members, and President Trump said, oh, really? You really want to do that? And he went all out. Trump called the deaths a shame, but argued the mission remains critical. They did it because they don't want to see Iran have a nuclear weapon. And it just shows you how bad these guys really are. Following the deadly attack, U.S. forces targeted the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps forces that launched the Jordanian strikes. The service members who lost their lives are the first U.S. fatalities since the president declared the ceasefire with Iran over last week, following Tehran's targeting of 3 ships in the Strait of Hormuz. So, quick free poll. Do you think that President Trump should just finish the job, take out this Islamic terrorist organization that has wreaked havoc across the land, wreaked havoc across the globe, fomented and sponsored pretty much every terrorist that's attacked any civilized group, town, country, continent, what have you, in the last 25, 30, 40 years? Or do you think President Trump should still engage and throw out the olive branch of negotiation and peace talks with these guys, with these thugs, these criminals, these evil, rabid, maniacal, they're Looney Tunes. That all they want to do is attack. All they want to do is destroy everything that they see. All they want to do is destroy Western society. It's written in their doctrines. That's who these people are. Taking out the IRGC, freeing Iran, is not just one of the greatest international policies any U.S. president could implement. It is the greatest America First policy. This will have unceasing benefits for America, the region, oil, relations, everything. And by the way, there's now targets on leaders in the area as well. And I'll talk about that more in just a few. But I want to hear from you. Do you think we should still try to talk peace with these guys? J.D. Vance still entertaining diplomacy? President Trump's tried everything. Or do you think it's time? Enough is enough. You take out our boys. Now it's on. We've given you every opportunity, but now it's on and you're going to pay. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Okay, Bill Maher, check this out. He says he's considering voting Republican for president in 2028 because Democrats are becoming too much of this. Check this out. Before we get cooking, I have to tell you about our amazing sponsor that we just partnered with, Chapter. This is the most amazing free Medicare service on planet Earth. They will help you with everything you need if you're on Medicare. And check out some of these testimonials. I just have to go through some of these. They have helped scores of our listeners and viewers. Here's Doug saying, I'm very happy I called Chapter. Ryan got me over $1,500 in savings a year. A 10 out of 10 experience with Ryan on the phone. He answered all my questions and was super patient. Check out Melody Spurlock here, who said Mike Felton was wonderful. He was patient, caring, even though I went many directions with a lot of questions. He was able to answer them all. I found a plan that helped me out. Thanks, Mike. And then here's Joe from the True Life News podcast. Hey, Nez, Chapter saved me $5,900 a year. It's amazing. So you guys know I don't partner with a lot of people. This is why I've partnered with them. So give them a call. It's completely free. Start saving. 656-218-0931. I'll leave all the information in the show notes, description, and in the pinned comment. You can also go to askchapter.org/Nez. Call them right now. Start saving and tell them Professor Nez says hello.
You told J.D. Vance you're open, your vote is up for grabs.
Yes, my vote is in play because it can't be Trump running. So I'm not living in communist America. I mean, I know the talking point is that, well, it's not communism, it's socialism. Okay, I've read the quotes from the DSA platform, from their own mouths. Don't tell me I'm not seeing what I am seeing. And DSA, again, they say things like, takeover of key industries, government. That's communism. There is a definition.
By the way, Trump's doing that too.
Of course. Yes.
And to a degree that we haven't seen any other president, Democrat or Republican, do.
Great. That's crazy too.
He's got a piece of intel.
Right.
A piece of the AI company.
He treats everything like it's a real estate deal.
I'm actually happy he treats everything like a real estate deal. That's why he gets things done. He's like, okay, this needs fixing. There's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with the foundation, the architecture, the stratagems, the idea, the schematics. Let's take care of it. He's a builder. He's a doer. He's the man in the arena. I just can't believe that in the year of our Lord, 2026, there's actual people. What is this, like 60, 70 years after McCarthyism? The Cold War ended, in 1989. Communism was finally, it's literally one of the top all-time bad ideas of all bad ideas. I would say tied with first, only with two other bad ideas of all time. DEI, didn't earn it, and Islam. Those are three of the worst ideas ever swirling in a cranium in a human being in the history of time. I just can't believe that this is still happening. I can't believe the Mamdani endorsed candidates are winning. I can't believe that we have a young, impressionable group, generation coming up. Well, I can believe it because I taught at the same indoctrination camps, which is why I left. But this has got to be stopped. This is insanity. And President Trump has made it a mission, along with the America First cabinet, to make sure that communism never takes over. And if people hold Bill Maher's values and opinions highly, this might have a pretty big impact. Do you think this is going to have an impact, Or do you think the young people just look at anybody who has gray in their beard or hair and says, nope, you're too old, see you later? Is this even worse than the counterculture of the 60s? Like, is this taking it to a whole new level, or is it the same thing? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Okay, check this out. Here is more footage from the biggest absolute hypocrite, DEI hire, given a microphone under the worst pretenses, Sunny Hostin, using her privilege to try to get her son out of trouble for trespassing. I'm a former federal prosecutor. He's a Harvard grad. Here is a little more from that body cam. Check this out.
Normally, it's a misdemeanor charge. We're dumbing it down to a violation, okay? I know you're upset. We just do it as a deterrence because, again, like I explained to you on the phone, besides being illegal, which is far from the subject, it's dangerous.
My mom's a lawyer, by the way.
That's okay. What's your name?
What's your name, sir?
I'm Brian.
Brian, is that your badge number, 2814?
Yes. So the reason we're stopping you, this is trespassing right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was open over there. I was just walking on a run here.
Where are you coming from? All the way over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm sorry. I just looked open for me, so I just walked in.
So this is considered trespassing. It's criminal trespass. The reason why it's such a big deal, people get hit by a train all the time. We want to prevent it, obviously.
But can you please...
you want me to hold it for you?
Yeah, my mom, the phone's at 2%, FYI. Here you go.
So this is considered trespassing. It's a big deal. We don't want people to get hit by a train. This is why we came running over, okay?
Like a grown-ass
Do you have any ID on you?
Yes.
Okay, where is it?
It's in my phone if you take off the case.
Tell them your mother is a federal prosecutor.
Yes.
Hey, Mom, how are you? This is Officer Gomez. Your son's fine.
Officer Gomez,
How are you?
This is
Yes.
former federal prosecutor.
Okay, fair
That's
enough.
my son.
Yeah.
He's a Harvard graduate.
Yeah.
He's not a criminal.
the hell does that have to
no
do with
criminal
anything?
record, no criminal history.
Doesn't mean anything.
Yes.
What happened to nobody's above the law?
The issue is, like I told your son, is this is considered criminal trespassing. So besides being illegal, it's actually very dangerous for him to be around the railroad tracks. You know, we get people that get hit all the time.
Oh, yeah, let's get my mom on the phone.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, Mom. Hey, so you said that. Can I grab my phone?
Absolutely, go ahead.
And if the phone dies, can we call her?
Absolutely.
So yeah, just tell her.
Miss Hostin, it's Officer Gomez.
Hi, Officer Gomez. I'm about 4 minutes away.
Okay, that's fine. So I just wanted to give you a heads up.
How
so
old is
I
this
am
guy?
going to be writing your son what's called an appearance fee. I'm
looks
sure
like
you know
he's
what that is.
35.
I'll explain everything where he has to
4
report all that
minutes
stuff
away.
because it is criminal trespass where he was. It's normally in a... Hold on for 1 second, miss. It's normally a misdemeanor. Obviously, we're cutting it down to the violation because he's there's nothing on his record. He's been very cooperative with us. But as of right now, we will have to issue him the appearance ticket.
Officer, is that really necessary?
Yeah, it
There's
is.
No kid that doesn't do anything. He's a Harvard graduate and a Yale researcher.
Oh,
He
he's a
teaches
researcher.
Geometry to and box.
I understand that.
Nothing applies to him. He's a liberal researcher.
No, it's not anything criminal. He just has to appear. I'm dumbing it down to a violation. That's all it is.
He's even doing you a favor.
So it's not a misdemeanor.
But
It's
he
just
is.
going back down. I'm writing him literally for the 140.05. It's a trespass violation. He would have to appear, which is an inconvenience. I understand that, but
Is this
with
liberal
all due respect,
privilege?
ma'am, I still have a job to do, and we have to deter people
The
from being
opposite
on
of
the
white
tracks.
privilege, or what?
Because again, besides,
I understand, but what I'm asking of you is once a prosecutor...
Don't apply the law to
once
us.
a judge gets this, all he would have to do is pay a fine anyway. There is a path.
What happens if you didn't do it?
what do you mean?
What happens if you're like, oh, I need to write this?
Well, we have cameras everywhere. If we didn't see you, somebody would have called it over.
Correct.
And
There was too many trains coming in and out of there to not.
I hate to
not
say
see
it,
you.
it's like my partner said, our hands are tied. It is what it is. Listen, I really appreciate you being cool about this. Put you in handcuffs, and we do that for our safety
That's
and all that
safety
stuff.
reason on the
Hi, miss. How are you?
That's
I'm Officer Gomez.
Look at this.
No problem. I apologize for this, but it's
Don't apologize for her son committing a crime.
so, like I explained to you. Normally, it's a misdemeanor charge. We're dumbing it down to a violation. Okay, I know you're upset. We just do it as a deterrence because
That is a
again, like I explained to you
liberal
on
privilege.
the phone.
How could you do
besides
this to a
being
black
illegal,
woman?
which is far from the subject, it's dangerous. I mean,
You should be doing this to white people, not black people.
Can you give him a warning?
I
Why don't you do this to
point.
Trump?
I have to write names on this.
Did we talk about how big
And like I said, it's usually a misdemeanor. We're dumbing it down to a violation, so he's literally getting
He's
hit
doing
by
you a
the
favor.
140.05. It's not going to go in his record. Not going to affect him in nothing. It's not going to. He asked a bunch of questions like it's going to hit his license. Absolutely not. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not.
Oh,
gonna
he
affect him.
teaches. Never mind. Hey, rip it up, partner.
No, I understand. I really do.
Oh God, you Democrats are just
How are you?
hay.
How are you?
Stuffed hay.
This is my son.
How you doing?
My wife watches your show and her brain's polluted. Nice to meet
Walking
you.
along the tracks.
just on a run, on a walk, and the gate was open. I was like,
Oh, it sounds innocent. I'm sure you were.
Sounds like an honest
He's on the phone with me. Actually,
He's innocent.
I'm a
He's a
former federal
teacher.
prosecutor.
Yeah.
He knows. He's a
What is
Harvard
it?
grad who teaches fourth grade geometry to
Oh, he teaches fourth grade geometry.
He's not a kid
And I'm a
who's
federal prosecutor. What does that have to do with
for
anything?
trouble. It's an innocent mistake. I understand you have to.
I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Innocent mistake. Yeah.
It's not the end of the
I committed a misdemeanor. It's an innocent mistake.
Okay. So this is going to be your copy.
By the way, I have no problem. I'd do the same exact stuff. And so would you for your son or your child. I'd pull every stop. You know, I'd try to do everything I can. Hey, I'm a professor. We're good people. We're part of the community. I would, but just don't be a hypocrite about it, and don't chastise other people. Don't lie to other people and make yourself look like you use all this righteous indignation like you're Miss Goody Two Shoes with silver slippers, never do anything wrong. You do it too. You're hypocritical, lying, deceptive masquerade is what's really revolting. I have no problem with Sonny doing this because I think, again, any parent would do this. I'd try to pull any stop I could to make sure that, you know, you go all out for your kids, of course. But when you say nobody's above the law and you use that as a weapon, words wield power. I think Charlie Kirk would still be alive if that weren't true. Words wield power. You have a major network platform, and all you do is spread lies, and all you do is say nobody's above the law. You want to live by the sword, you gots to die by it. So you can't have all of that cake and eat it too. I can't wait to get your thoughts on this and a whole lot more. I love exposing the Democrats. I just love it. And this is one of my favorite things I like to share with you. Let me know what your thoughts are. I can't wait to hear from you. Tap the thumbs up. Even if you disagree with me, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed them. Tap my face right here to subscribe and follow. It doesn't cost you a thing. And as always, may God bless you, and may God bless the United States and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.